Good morning, YouTube. Ben Crypto here. Here to bring you a video about, it's just upsetting, about TronWoW and basically what I've been going through the past couple days. So let me start this off by saying, show some love to P3D Heme. You should see a card show up in the corner, and then show Crypto Saint some love too. You should see the card show up in the same corner. Yeah, show him some love for me, and tell him that Bent Crypto sent you. Anyways, so diving into it, I'm going to basically be trash bagging TronWoW right now just because I'm upset. So number one, I'm just gonna start off like this. Number one, I really was interested in their project because I like the way that they were. I like their project. I like the way that things were going. Yeah, they may have had too much supply, but I think that may have help them in the long run if they had plans, if they had gains coming out, if they had more incentives for users to gamble or mine on their website. So anyways, or on their platform. So anyways, you guys, if you've been following me, you know I've been pushing TronWoW as a sleeper, and it was paying good dividends. And mind you, I didn't lose anything yet. I've actually gained off of TronWoW. So I'm not really like upset about that. I'm just upset that I put in time expecting, you know what I mean, a certain level of respect back. And I just think the way that they handle shit is just not very professional at all. And I don't know like how some of the stuff that they did or what they're doing makes sense. So number one, what always had me, in the back of my head, there was a rumor that the most recent hack that they had was or could have been proved to be an internal job. So that is just a rumor. I don't have any facts on it. I did not dig into it because I was still getting divs, and I was getting dividends in Tron as payment. Now, this is a recent update that they gave us, or that they told us about 24 hours prior to dividend payment, right? So let me read this to you. To ensure benefit of the community and improve the long-term value of WoW, we will change the way sending dividends and rewards. So now, mind you, let me paint this picture for you. TronWoW has a 1 billion total tokens in supply right now, or it did. I should say. It had 1 billion, right? So instead of sending Tron dividends, we will send WoW of the same value. So they're going to send you WoW tokens of the same value. Or so let's say you're going to get 300 Tron. You're supposed to get 300 Tron as a dividend payout. They're going to send you WoW tokens of the same value. Now, what is considered the same value? Is it considered the same value on their website? Which is, let me bring that up, which is this? Or is it the market value? Because the market value was 0.028, and then on their website it was 0.04, and it just changed today. So it was 0.04 before. And this is probably sinking because then I'm going to show you why. So let me continue. WoW dividend amount equals Tron amount in dividend pool divided by WoW average price that day. Number two, Tron in the dividend pool will be 100% used to buy back, and all WoW that is bought back will be burned. We will announce the buyback condition in the community. The WoW that was once used to do node prize airdrop will all be burned. We will sent node prize with new issued WoW. New issued WoW. Keyword. We will announce the buyback condition in the community. So they're doing all of this without announcing what the plans are. So they're just going to tell you what's going on and not tell you what's actually going on. So reward of referral will be changed to WoW instead of Tron. So everything is changing from Tron to WoW. Anyways, so the buyback and burn plan will last to when total supply of WoW comes to 100 million. So now, okay, so you guys get it now. So they're gonna keep doing this until there's a total supply of 100 million WoW. We have more than 10,000 WoW holders, which ranks first in Tron. WoW of 1 billion does not satisfy the market demand, so Tron WoW team decide to issue another 1 billion, total supply 2 billion. What the fuck? How does that make any sense? Why, if you have a problem with the current 1 billion supply, why are you just out of the blue creating another billion? So you're trying to increase the price of Tron. You're trying to increase the value of Tron WoW. So you're creating another billion. Why don't you use the existing Tron divs and use the existing Tron WoW that is on the current exchanges and buy back the ones that would make sense to me? I would say, okay, you know what? I can take the hit of the short notice and the less advised, like the less information that you provided me with your plans. But this right here, number 6, are you kidding me? So you're just gonna create 1 billion, you're just gonna create out of the blue 1 billion tokens, and then out of the blue, you're going to use those tokens that you created to give to us as dividend payout. You're going to supposedly use 100% of the Tron that we are gambling our funds with. You're going to use that to buy back where? On the exchange? Are you going to, what is the rate that you're going to buy at? How much are you buying? So these are simple questions that I asked. And now you're going to see further when I dig in a little bit further. So today we have buyback and burned 23,109,111 WoW, right? So they sent us the transaction. So I asked, this is my legitimate question when this showed up. Mind you, I already got banned. So this is why I'm showing you screenshots. I already got banned. So the entire div pool from yesterday was used to buy back WoW tokens. My question, as you can see, this is a little bit, probably about 50 minutes later I asked this question. Also, can you provide us details on at which Tron rate the WoW tokens were purchased at? And I tagged, the person that sent the message. Well, you can work it out surely. This is Diggler now, and he's always popping up, and he must be a part of the admin team, and I'm pretty sure. So you know how much WoW was bought. You know how much Tron was in the dividend pool. Really? Where does it say how much Tron was in the dividend pool? Where does it say what rate you bought it at? Did you buy it on the exchange? Simple ask questions. It's simple questions to validate what change you're making. So I don't understand, like this reminds me of this BankTeller bullshit. Like when you're asking simple questions about stuff that you're involved in, this is what upsets me. You know what I mean? And this is why I went off in the fucking chat like 2 or 3 days ago, and why I didn't give a damn. They can ban me all they want. If you can't answer simple questions like, I know there was more than 700K in the dividend pool, and I did the math. 23 million times, and this is higher. I put 0.03. That's higher than the price was when this shit went down, right? And I put 0.03, and it still adds up to a little bit less than 700,000 Tron. There was more than 1 million in the dividend pool. There's more than 1 million in the dividend pool today. Or sorry, I should say yesterday. So now I'm asking again, what is it? So someone in here dropped and said, oh, they said average 0.05, bro. I said, well, I'm asking. If you're the admin, then answer the question. But if you're not the admin, I didn't see it. And I'm asking questions, right? So I said, he's sending me the transaction records. Like, what is that? Was that going to prove? So I thought these are simple answerable questions. My bad. So I looked up the block number of the transaction. Now, I'm going to show you this, but I'm not entirely sure how this works. So I was asking, this is why I'm asking questions. This is why I was asking questions. And this guy here, Diggler, and these people, like the admin in there, I'm just now realizing when you're asking questions, they don't want to answer your question. They just want to tell you, oh, go play. You give us your Tron, and we're going to give you our shitty ass WoW tokens. So we currently have 1 billion in supply. 1 billion, right? We started out with 1 billion WoW tokens. And the 1 billion that we currently have, the price is shit. The price is 0.28, 0.3, whatever it was currently, without adding another 1 billion. So now we're gonna add another 1 billion, and we're gonna just give it to you. So we're the ones that are actively participating in your project, and you're gonna give us more of your shit tokens so that you can dump the 1 billion that you created on the fucking exchange. So, anyways, someone is still surprised about the change. Then this guy, dude, really? Have you not seen the updates by Benita? Check through the chat. There's been a few days worth of talk around it. So I was like, oh, so you answer his question. Okay, thanks. I don't need any further details from yo ass no more. So you want to sit here and dodge the questions that I'm asking, right? So when I looked up, and if I can zoom in here, when I looked up the block number and I looked up the transaction that they dropped into the Telegram group, you can go check for yourself. Let me see if I can if I can dig in deeper here on this shit. I should have. So let me dig in a little deeper. Oh, you can't see it. Anyways, you can look up the block number yourself. Maybe I can too. But you can look up the block number yourself. This shit says like 27,000 Tron was used during that transaction to purchase that 23 million. So how does that, so I dropped this. I'm hoping this wasn't the price paid for the 23 million WoW tokens. No one answered. Sorry, I am super animated about this shit. And I don't get it. I don't understand why you can't answer simple questions. So anyways, since the fucking TronWoW team can't answer any questions, I'm putting out this video. It's gonna be named freaking pre-exit scam TronWoW, and I'm going to be dumping my shit. I really don't even care if the project does succeed. The fact that they can't answer simple questions, like you're trying to be transparent. Like your project got hacked twice. And now you're implementing some dumb shit that makes no sense. And when people are asking questions, they're trying to get a better understanding of whatever logic that you're trying to implement. And you can't answer the question. So then the logic that you're trying to implement doesn't make sense to the normal user, or sorry, I should say to me, a user of your environment, and you can't answer questions. So that makes me think that you got an ulterior motive. Especially when you're creating another fucking batch of 1 billion tokens instead of dealing with the billion that you already have. Like, that makes no sense to me. And then when shit doesn't add up, oh yeah, you can do the transaction yourself. Sir Diggler. My name is Sir Diggler. I'm gonna do the transaction myself. You're a fucking tool bag, bro. You know how much it was bought at. How do I know how much it was bought at? That's my question. I wouldn't be asking a question if I knew that. I would have put out the video on you already. I wouldn't be asking a question. Be treating you like, look, and then look what he does. He's gonna forward the same fucking message. Like, bro, what rate was it at? That's just showing me a transaction. So, since you don't want to answer the question, I'm gonna assume that the 23 million that was freaking purchased was bought at 27,000 Tron that is showing up on that block number. Since you don't want to tell me what's going on. And I'm withdrawing all my shit. And I'm gonna sell it. Because that's what you want people to do. Sir Fuck All was unfreezing 40 million WoW. That's more than what you guys purchased. Supposedly purchased. How do we know you didn't freaking purchase that shit from him yourself? How do we know which wallet? How do we know the wallet that you bought it from? It was an exchange wallet. You probably bought it from yourself. You probably used a batch of the 1 billion to purchase it from another wallet from your team. This is why I'm asking. Excuse me. This is why I'm asking questions. Simple ass questions, and it doesn't make sense to me. Why are you giving me more of your shit tokens? Oh, go sell it on the exchange. But you're giving it to me at a different rate. You're giving me tokens. I was supposed to get 350 Tron. I got back 200 Tron worth of WoW tokens. I got back 200. And let me show you, so I'm not sitting here talking bullshit right now. I can't show you how much I was supposed to get. That's the problem. But I can show you how much I did get once I log in. Whew. So, I was supposed to get 350. Here. I was supposed to get, oh, it didn't even pay out yet. Ooh, let me see what's that. Oh. Anyways, yeah. As you can see, you already know I started that shit. I'm not gonna sit here and wait. And guess what I'm dumping? Right before your WoW payout. Fucking garbage. I'm glad I ROI'd like 2 times on this shit. Anyways, so they gave me 7,400 tokens, right? So let's multiply by the rate that it was at a couple days ago. 7,418 times 0.03. 222. Look how much I got. This was the day before, right? Mind you, I know that dividends could die down. Like, I know dividends die down and shit, right? But right here, where I'm at, I had like 20,000. Wow. Here, I had about 70,000. Here, I had 75,000. And there was 1 million in the pool. I'm not going through all that math. I know how much I was supposed to get. It was about 300 to 350. And this is how much. So they're giving you those shitty ass WoW tokens at their higher rate. And then they're supposedly buying it back on the exchange. Now let me show you how it looks on the exchange. Hey, your buyback is working. Wait. What's going on here? Like, I don't understand how that makes any sense. We're gonna make another billion, right? And burn WoW tokens. Why don't you burn the current supply instead of making more? You made the first 1 billion, which is the problem in the first place. So you're gonna make another huge ass problem. So since the shit doesn't make sense, I'm going to suspect that it is a scam, especially when you're not answering simple MF questions. MF questions. You can't answer simple questions. Simple two questions right here. Go check the transaction. Sir Dagler, I'll check the transaction. Check the transaction on my YouTube video.